whatever you put in front of him. Just second to none when he's at his best. And it's all Endpoint at the moment. Another shot rattles off the crossbar. Now Relating Wave with the double tap. He puts that in off the crossbar. Endpoint smashing Queso in the first 2 minutes.
They have had so many chances. If anything, they should have scored a little bit earlier on. But Relating Wave off the crossbar has made it.
The next challenge just comes right in that slot before the player can retake control of the ball. Vatira now giving it a go. He's past Relating Wave, and he's past Seiko as well. Unreal from Vatira. Finally, we get that 1 for 2 from Team Queso. And who else but Vatira? Both teams got that French wonder kid.
And it was just one chance. We have not seen the game himself. Just first touch a bit too high for him, but still good positioning. Seiko, 1 touch, 2 touch down. Here comes Mesa, and he barrels the ball over the line.
Awkward position for Queso. They had boost, but no one challenging the backboard here. You cannot leave that undefended against Seiko. And Metsunora is just, like you said, traditional break from Seiko. And he almost got a big play out of it. 1 second left in the game now. Queso in need of a goal, but not going to get one by the looks of things. Still in the air for now, and that will be the end of game 1. Endpoint looking like the better team overall, but that wonder goal from the start to challenge and defend that backboard a little bit better, then I don't think those goals from Endpoint happen as easily.
Off the backboard immediately, Demo as well, and Joyo can just slot that one in.
Great stuff from Joyo. Flick pass to Rise, who sends it to the backboard. Rise demos the keeper, Joyo's up for it. Just the 2 players working together there, which has been a much more defended option from Queso. Wait a minute, that's actually almost on target. It's off the crossbar and in from the own goal. Relating Wave couldn't read the bounce, rushes it, and it will be credited to Rise. Full pitch, clear. A great bounce off the ceiling. Oh, it's your Relating Wave. You didn't need to do that.
To now scramble back every time rather than having somebody ready and available.
Yeah, Endpoint having to just throw caution to the wind here, and they've conceded again. It's a really nice bump play from Queso, not for the first time this game. Vatira gets the outplay onto Relating Wave. Rise collects the ball, chips it infield, and easy goal for Joyo again, who's really been fast. We're seeing the mechanical plays from the other players in this lobby occasionally as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in the midfield as well from both of these teams. They've been slowly starting to shut it down. The main question has been is, how are you going to deal when the ball is under control? Both of these teams have had their own ideas about that. Okay, so becoming a lot more aggressive about it this time around, and also not leaving that backboard open. They had one look. Yes. Save that was Seiko. I can't believe he made that.
And he had so much boost left over as well, but the shooting from Vatira. Perfection from Vatira, and Rise again with the assist. He's faking a shot there. Diving challenge, does not make contact. Perfect pass that you really have to. Queso.
They're doing that as well when they don't have a third man. We noticed it earlier on. It's happened again. There's the shot. There's the goal. Okay. And after everything, it's just the good old bread and butter of Rocket League. Find the backboard and see who gets there first.
Yeah, all eyes are on Seiko there. It's almost unimaginable to think that he would swing in game number 2 to remedy the situation. They've only got themselves to blame for the situation they're currently in. Another 2v1. Rise pops it into the top corner. Vatira's demo lands, timely as ever. And Queso do get that all-important win in a game they should have had without the overtime being needed.
Fantastic communication, though, from Team Queso, slowing down the play to a crawl to make sure Seiko couldn't try and get there in time. Instead, just at the mercy of the demolition.
Oh.
Let's see what they've got here. Vatira tries to get rid. Metza already there around. Here's Seiko. Metza chasing down Rise.
There
Rise
it is.
can do nothing.
Well, you know, we talked about this. It didn't take long to show up. Physical play. So instead of rotating out here, Metza realizes this is a pretty good opportunity. Something that Queso do all the time. Let's just chase Rise into his own net. And
now clearing pass over to Relating Wave. Shot!
Ooh.
Again. These shots have just been skirting wide every single time, but Seiko off the challenge has got in.
Seiko scores the second goal already. How did this one go in? I think Vatira was in that near post area. Oh, he's just a little bit awkwardly placed though. He's off the goal line. Rookie mistake by in this game. Not making the same mistake that they started off game number 3 with, where that first challenge just didn't make contact with the ball. Now it's all about hitting the ball, and Relating Wave catches Joyo off the goal line now. Queso once again looking just a tiny bit uncomfortable, a little bit awkward on that goal line. I mean, what is Joyo covering here? Not a lot.
Yeah, it's just effectively.
It's evident that Queso are all about attacking the ball. They don't want to be making reactive saves, but sometimes you have to. Speaking of, no time to react to that shot. Batira puts in the first for Team Queso.
Batira's having some fantastic success from these midfield plays. This one just laid over to him. Guess who? It was Rise.
Your last man back. Just putting some pressure on the ball, forcing a play early so that he's got time to react. Best case scenario is what happened. Look at this though from Joyo. He's uncontested. And if you give these free uncontested aerials to Team Queso from this range, yeah, good luck saving them. Joyo makes it 2.
And suddenly we have ourselves a real match. The far side, but Team Queso looking deadly at the moment. Joyo to the musty, gets it down to Rise!
Oh!
And Meta gets a save, but Joyo gets another one! And Seiko didn't get enough on the save from 3-0 to 3-all.
Yeah, Metsonoris just doesn't get an early enough touch on it. Has to make a diving save. Double commit from Endpoint. As he's been really a pain for Seiko to go up against. The countryman reading him well. As Rise now lofts the ball towards Metsonoris, who's out of boost. It's on the goal line and in! Joyo completes the 4-goal swing. Metsonoris boost management just not quite good enough. He couldn't get back towards that one after the sloppy takeoff. And an easy goal at the end of the OT. Wow. The defense, though, for Team Queso, really in, I'd say, a slight gap when it comes to recovery, certainly. Queso so fluid with their movement. They never lose momentum once they've used that boost. But look at Relaying Wave maintaining his momentum in this play. Just completely burst free in this one. Got away from the demo.
So close.
And he slides the shot past Batira, who just couldn't get a dodge for one of those plays that is going to catch the opposition off guard. They think you're rotating out. You're not. You're bumping them. And here's a good example. Rise scores the open net, but it's all about Batira in this one.
Just so quick at how you can break this down. Land on one, bump the other, and Rise can just find the easiest goal that he's going to get this. Where
yeah.
It's significantly more difficult to look inside there and see who's around.
Yeah, you can't see in this one, so this is a great map for it. Metsonoris getting an open net at the other end now. No third man in position in time for Team Queso. That's really all about that touch from Joyo. He didn't keep control of the ball. He needed to buy his teammates just half a second more. Not even, maybe just a couple of times to get the ball clear. Now here's Seiko. He'll do just that. Great read on the defensive touch. And your last goal could be for Endpoint. Still, there it is. Seiko, 100% goal participation. Getting a goal for himself on this one.
I love that from Relating Wave. He didn't go for the first time shot. If he does that, the defenders can get a strong bit of... Rise off the wall, needs something, he needs it quick, drop down, and that's gonna do it. Endpoint, bounce back, and they've got themselves to 3-2, still need 2 more.
Yeah, they're not done yet, and don't forget, Endpoint's ability to adjust between games is legendary. Can they do it in the middle of a game? Right now, they don't have to. Metsonoris smacks in the first goal from the back post. Seiko's still involved in every single one of them.
There was a lot more work for Metsu to do than he might be used to, but Kalina doesn't get there. Relating Wave takes his time. No panic this time around. Now it's better for time to panic. Those Seiko shots! Yeah, good luck trying to stop that.
The second goal from Endpoint coming right off a boost steal at the far post. Metsu did this at the first goal. Boost steal comes right back into the play instead of just flipping away to the halfway line. Now
for himself this time around. Rise, drop pass, but the time has just ticked away. And we have Champions Field coming up. Can Team Queso be the first team in Europe to reset the bracket? Or are Endpoint going to get their 3rd tournament victory? Like that, if you're Vatira, you're going to need to try and make the most of what you've got rather than waiting and seeing.
It seems like a BDS-esque timeline for
he's done him!
Endpoint. Wow, okay.
That is the nutmeg.
Let's try reading that one. Joyo with an unbelievable recovery in mid-air to get back to the ball. And then just sticks it underneath the leg.
Tournament win. Joyo looks to get it to himself. Found some success earlier on with that side, and he's done it again. Bounced out to Vatira, and Endpoint just found chasing.
Look at this from Batira. He had 0 boost. Does he go back to the defensive corner? No. He goes over 3 small who prefer to back all the way down with their small boost pads that they can run over the top of. Now here come Endpoint. First real big chance of the game. Seiko pushes it middle, and it's finished off by Mercenaris. Seiko continues to provide for his team.
How on earth has he got this so perfect? Metza believes in him, but you've got to get that so good. Not
to Seiko. Here he is. Shots going top left. Rise easily collects it and takes it to the back corner. Just a couple seconds now for Endpoint, or we're going for the bracket reset for the first time in this entire split in EU or NA. No, not quite yet though. Mercenaris keeps it up. Surely, there it is. Queso have reset the bracket. We go again.
Point.
Yeah, Endpoint only really paying attention to Joyo there.
Oh, there's no boost. Metza, you got no chance, mate.
Yeah, good luck. Joyo making a really smart play there, just forcing a 50-50 against the player that he knew was the last man. As Mercenaris positioning up on the wall like this makes it very difficult to be able to read what Seiko's up to and stop all these shots that many a goalkeeper from all around the world would have struggled to save. And that's going to be 2-0. Queso, Joyo once again, that guy leading the attack in the Mustang. He's been pretty disgusting today, Shogun.
Oh, I'm going to let you have it. All right, there you go. Hide. You get confirmation of this, but did Seiko end the previous series having at least participated in every single goal?
Oh, what?
Wave, mate.
Again, relating Wave. Just jumps early. I've got to wonder, like, what is he jumping for here? He's on the wrong side of the ball.
Seiko's got away with a little bit more, as he is going to be called in here. If this team is going to make a comeback, they needed something from this. Instead, Vatira looks for the shot.
There it is.
Doesn't get there, but again, the flying nothing.
It's the shot that you have to respect. And Mercenaris can see Vatira jumping up before him here. He tries to predict where Vatira is going to touch this.
Involved in every single goal.
Every goal.
I think this is a game where Endpoint, this kind of shows what their reliance is. This is a game where Seiko, we didn't really see much of him, but Metza and Relating Wave, a rare stumble, but this was not the level we've got used to those two.
Indeed. I mean, it is when it comes to the goal participation stat, but 100% is not acceptable at this level. In between 8 games now, you got to have Mercenaris and Relating Wave combined for at least 1 goal. And they have, of course, been taking turns being that player combining with Seiko. But Rocket League is from the last game, where Endpoint fell short. Great coverage in the top corner there from Joyo to just have more parts of the goal defended. And now look at the transition from Queso. It's Joyo to rise to the back of the net. That's right after he's made 1 save. Air dribbles over Relating Wave. Gap at the back leaves the open net. Rise takes it. Exact same position in the second series as well.
Back out. Here's Seiko. And it's another bad shot. Follow up. Here is Metza.
Okay.
And we go from bad shots to the best one Metza could have taken.
I mean, that's an attempted shot into a very precise part of the goal there from Seiko. And how about that from Mercenaris? So everybody...
Might get themselves a chance off the backboard and Rise backs down. Vatira might have caught him off.
Wait.
But Vatira wasn't there. And now the counter-attack. Seiko! 2-1. And Team Queso finally slip, and they slip in dramatic fashion.
Vatira did not expect the completely free touch. It came towards him, but he...
I've ever seen such a high percentage. You're definitely scoring here if you take this. Followed up by you've conceded within such a short amount of time. Joyo tasked with keeping this game alive. But Endpoint have got themselves back, and Team Queso might have gifted it to them.
It was like Game of Thrones at the end there. As
see more and more backboard defense, and actually a player jumping out of the way of Joyo. Good yet again. Here's that. Well, that's what they would like to have seen in the last game.
Yeah, this is ideal. Joyo to rise. Hard hit. Seiko misses his touch. Relating Wave also going for the same ball. Doesn't make contact. As long as one of them gets that. He's very good at landing those, even on players who know he's coming. Look at the Vatira ahead of the play, trying to get a boost steal. And now a bump on the back wall lands it. But this is unconventional from Queso, actually driving ahead of the player who's coming in for the back wall clear, just parking in his way, denying Seiko access to the ball, and giving Rise an open net.
Here he is now, holding the midfield. Got second touch, but Metza couldn't stop it. Actually, that drops down so dangerously. Here's Metza, finds the shot. Well played by him, but the ball just dropped over to him.
And no assist for Seiko. We've done it. We've got a goal that Seiko didn't create or score. Mercenaris the one to take it.
Needs to see if his team can just get rid of it. Metza off the infield, couldn't get there. Just out of his reach. And now it's up to Queso to find the ball to the floor. And they've done exactly that.
Yeah, we saw a couple of chances at the end of that game for an even greater scoring chance. And then go for the top corner. And they're not really thinking about surviving in the offense. They're not really thinking about, oh, wait a minute. They're thinking about own goals.
You've got competition.
Where did this one come from? That looked like it was just going to be a routine clear. And then all of a sudden, Rise just slammed it in his own net for absolutely no reason. I'd love to hear
there
the
we
reaction.
go. Good shot.
Oh, that is a very good finish by Seiko. And the placement to the correct side. We saw this in Neo Tokyo 2 times, actually. This exact same play. Seiko boost steal. Comes right back in for the infield pass. This seems
playing wave happily there, although this is dangerous, and Metza didn't believe in any of it. Now Seiko passes it over to him. And there you go, utilizing the 2v1.
That's phenomenal by Metza Norris, giving Seiko the hat trick, but all Metza in the past year, really all Seiko had to do is drive into the ball.
It's something that has happened twice now to Team Queso, where they just give up a goal, and it's just like, how?
Yeah, especially this one. You can see what he was trying to do. He's trying to obviously hit the ball across the goal, not into the goal, but underestimated his own accuracy as he snugged the very, very tight angle.
It's something a little bit different from them. My eyes are always just on Metza, though. Rotation does control on him, but he's got no say in this one whatsoever. Just forced to sit and watch as Vatira pulls this out of the bag.
Yeah, Relating Wave didn't read the bounce. He's expecting that to curve around the back.
Like you would like to.
Yeah, he was expecting more of a passive play from Rise. Rise just lunging forward. And now
there's no one back.
Joyo's going to get an open net. Rise assisting him well. That was actually a great catch by Rise. I don't think anyone on Endpoint was expecting Rise to be able to just control that ball up on the sidewall there. Relating Wave
might have the infield option. He does take it, and Rise's shot is blocked.
Now we had the same position here for Queso that Endpoint had last game. Never mind. Well, it's the exact same thing. 3 goals. But what is going on in defense?
Metza?
For Metza Norris.
Buddy?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, there's absolutely no...
Might be another one here. Seiko will clear. But the amount of times that goals have gone in, and myself, yourself, and maybe everyone at home, Johnny, have just been a little bit flabbergasted at how on earth has that gone in. It's been a little bit too often here, but Team Queso have been the benefactors.
Yeah, there was talk about...
Who's got the one miracle play with the last few moments left? Rise, he's up, he's unchallenged for the longest time. Over the top of one, gets the second, and Rise might have done it.
He ascends to the ceiling and rises to the occasion. Huge bump after the reset, outplays the first challenge. And with only a second left, it looks like Queso have done it.
Against all the pressure, against the lower bracket, and against Endpoint, have they done the job they had to do? Yes, they have. Team Queso.
Congratulations, Hello. From Team Queso.
Thank you very much.
On the win.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I want to talk about that for you guys. This was just absolutely stunning to watch. The mechanics we're harping on it was just, it looked like you guys were feeling it today. Was there something that felt different today, or is it just everything just happened to fall in place?
I think today, compared to the rest of the last 2 days in the regional, we had a way better mentality going into it, and I think we just had more fun. And we always play better when we have more fun.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of having fun, it must be incredibly fun to be able to do what you guys can do on the ball. You know, the mechanics you have, it's definitely inspiring for a lot of people at home thinking, how do I get better at the game? Well, I clearly need to be able to do flip resets, musties, double taps all over the place. How do you guys have such good mechanics, and what have you done in practice to make yourself be that mechanical?
I think a lot of trust in our teammates helps us because we're all more confident when we trust each other. Also, for myself, my background is freestyling before I played professionally. So I've always been a freestyler. I mean, Vatira's French, so his mechanics are automatically pretty good.
It's built in.
And Rise has just been working on his individual ability a lot since the end of RCSX, and I know it's been working really well, especially with me and Vatira.
Amazing.
Well, I gotta say, it's been so fun watching you guys this entire winter split, and congrats on making the major. It's going to be great getting to meet you in LA, but I'm wondering, do you guys think you're going to be able to take that fun game style into the major, or do you think nerves are going to get to you? Because there's been a lot of talk about you guys are all rookies, haven't played in live environment. I got to hear it from the man himself.
I mean, I don't think anything can phase us. I think we'll be completely fine at LAN. Obviously, it's a bit of a different environment, but I know that we will be insane at LAN as well.
Yeah, I think that is the expectation. I want to talk about your individual expectation, because I know I personally have been talking you up. I don't know if you heard me coming into this. I was saying how well you were playing today. I mean, what is it for you that you just felt like you were so free? I was watching you today. It felt so free on the ball. Why do you think that is? Was it because of your teammates? Is something different that you did today? What was the difference for you?
Today, I think it went really well, especially because before we played, my team just told me, just do what you want. And I always play the best when I just am allowed to do what I want and I'm confident. Also, today I just had a perfect mentality. I always knew that I was going to beat everyone to the ball, and I just was never stop being confident, and that always helped. And also, I played the Mustang.
There it is.
Tell us about the Mustang. Why do you think the Mustang's so good?
I mean, it's just a change. I play Octane and Fennec, and the Mustang's the same hitbox, and I just like how it looks. I don't know. I like making presets, and I change cars a lot. Even like the basic Dominus, Octane, Fennec, I like to change. I think it's just sometimes you feel a random of a car, and you'll never know if you don't try it. Yeah. And I love using the Mustang.
It looks faster, and I'll tell you, you were faster than everyone on the pitch, so maybe there's something to it.
That's true, but regardless, you guys got the dub. No matter how you did it, you did it. And now you guys are going to be setting your sights forward, of course, to that major. Just before I give you the stage to talk here, questions about that major. You know, like what's the plan to prepare for that? What are you guys going to be doing to make sure that you're full ready for that moment?
Just keeping our hours up, talking to each other and scrimming every day, just to keep a good mentality and keep our mechanics as good as they were today.
Fair enough. Hey, you know what? This is where I give people the stage. If you want to shout out anything to anybody out there, it's all yours. You got the dub, you got the champion, the crown title today for the Copa del Rocket League. So floor is all yours.
Shout out my team, obviously. They really helped me a lot in this split. They've really done a lot to help me, and I've done a lot to help them, and I think it's great to grow together. Shout out to Nick, our coach. He's there every day, and he's always helping us day in, day out. And also shout out Noah and Skyrix, who are always in our calls every day to keep us motivated. Noah's our sub, and Skyrix is one of Atira's French friends, and it's really helped our motivation.
That's awesome. That. Good to hear that the team is strong and you guys appreciate each other. Hey, well, go appreciate this win because you earned it. So we're going to let you go. Congratulations, Joyo, on the win.
Thank you very much. Full win.